So when we're not hunting, we're trying to process what we've already tagged on or trying to learn the new ways to do taxidermy. So at this time, I got a couple javelina that I'm trying to do some European mounts on. So while we're not hunting, we can be doing other things that preserve wildlife. So the way I'm going to preserve these is I'm going to European mount them and keep them forever. So if you're kind of squeamish or squirmish about blood or skinning of the animals, then I don't suggest you watch this, because this is going to be kind of in depth on. You're going to see the inside of the skull and the eyes and everything like that. So just be forewarned that this is going to get kind of ugly. So stay tuned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the snout, make a incision all the way up the front of the skull and peel my way back from there. And like I said, if it's squirmish about seeing the inside of an animal, then I don't suggest you watch this. But to us at Northwest Bound Outdoors, this is all part of it. This is when you take the animal, we like to process the whole thing all the way from field to table to even on the wall. There really is no right or wrong way to skin it. It's just getting the hide off of it. You just kind of skin back, and you hit something hard, then you know you're at bone. Okay, so now once you got the hide off, and you got down to the skull, you got to start working on getting all this meat off around the face and all that. So that's our next step. So the first thing you want to do is start finding where the meat's at and just follow the skull around and get all that excess meat off. So that way it don't take so long to boil. Quite a bit of meat around the jaw and all that. This one, the bottom jaw was broke off, so we're just doing the top of the skull. And like we said, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just a matter of getting it off. Okay, so we pretty much got all the big flesh and the eyes and stuff out of it already, and now we're going to get prepared to put it in our boiling water, which we added laundry detergent to. It's kind of a degreaser type deal, and we're going to set it in there and let it boil for about 30 minutes, and then we'll pull it out and clean it up the rest of the way. Okay, so I got started on the second one. Still waiting for my water to heat up and start to boil. So I said, why not? Let's just start the second one. So I got the skin off of it. Now I'm working on getting all the fatty meat and stuff off of it now. Like I said before, the whole idea is just to get as much of the meat off as you can. So it don't take you so long to boil. Because the longer it's in the water boiling, the weaker the bones get. And your skull's going to end up cracking and all kinds of weird things. So I'm going to try to get as much flesh and meat off the skull itself so it ain't in the water for very long. The way I normally do it, I just start at the top and work my way down. One thing to keep handy is a nice stone. When you go cutting around all these bones and stuff, it dulls the knife pretty quick. And to kind of give you an idea of one that's completed and one that's not, this one's done, ready to go in the water. This one's still got all the attachments to it. So we're going to make this one look like this one. It's definitely a lot of work, but the reward is so rewarding. You create a memory. Every time you look at it hanging there or sitting on your wall or sitting on your mantle, you think about that hunt you had. I'm not no professional by no means. I'm not a professional taxidermist or nothing. This is all self-taught. This is all from just trial and error and watching videos and all that. So by no means am I trying to show you the perfect science to how to do any of this. This is just something that I enjoy to do. I like the outcome of it. I like the way it looks. But by no means if you don't think you can do this or you don't want to do this, or by no means go see your local taxidermist. That's what they do. That's their job. That's what they do for a living. That's what they enjoy to do. Yeah, so definitely go see your local taxidermist if it's all possible. What I'm trying to do here now is separate the lower jaw from the top jaw. But all the meat and tendon and all that stuff is what's holding it all together. It won't even allow me to open the mouth. So by removing all this jaw meat and everything around the jawbone around the joint will allow me to separate them. Okay, so now I got most of the flesh off around the jaws. Now I'm going to give it a go and see if I can't get these jaws open. Kind of like that. We can get all this other stuff out before you actually separate them. Okay, so we're getting in around these jaws so we can get them separated. And then we can get the rest of it clean. And as you can see, they're starting to get a little wobbly now, so we're getting close. A little bit more to get. And it should just fall right apart. Joint. There you have it. There's the bottom. Now we'll work on getting the rest of this flesh off, and then we'll stick it in the water. Okay, so we had this one in the water for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. It's starting to turn a little brown on me, so I want to make sure I check it and make sure it's not getting too hot. And seeing if it's going to make the skull crack or not. So it's basically just boiling the meat and cooking it. This is where you got to be real careful because the bones are really soft right now. Now, a lot of guys will take it right here and they'll put it under a pressure washer and wash all this away. But, poor guy like me, we don't have a pressure washer. So we get to do it all by hand. So obviously it's going to take me a little longer than the rest. That's okay. Still get the job done. Now the good old sinus cavity. See if we're going to have a good day or a bad day. come out in one piece. That means we got to dig it all out of there. You want to get all this flesh and stuff out of it. If you don't, it's going to cause an odor and smell. Okay, guys, so we pretty much got everything all cleaned up and most of the flesh off, probably 99% of the flesh off. So now it's time to put in our peroxide boil. So got my little burner started. I'm just going to use regular old peroxide that you get from CVS or Walmart or wherever. So I'm going to use like 3 bottles. That's what's going to turn out the pure white preserved skull. So once my peroxide's in, I want to place the skulls in. Here's the bottom jaw. I'm not quite over the top of the skulls yet, so add some regular water to it. Now, just gotta wait for it to start boiling. I'm gonna start about a half an hour, and see how they turn out. Okay, so right about now we're about 15 minutes into the boil. Got about 15 more minutes to go, and the pot's just doing what it does. All right, guys, it's been about a half hour. Been boiling these for the whole time, and now let's see how they turned out. Not too bad for a DIY. Number 2. This is the one that didn't have the bottom jaw. But like I said before, it don't matter the animal, they're all trophies to us. We like to display them, put them up on mantles. We always remember that hunt. So whether it had a bottom jaw, missing his teeth, whatever, we still preserve the animal. See if we can find that bottom jaw. Came out pretty nice. And that's the way it's going to be displayed. So from here, I'm going to take off the little bitty remnants. I'm going to run over with a brush, paintbrush or something, and get off the little flakes and stuff off of it. And then I'm going to add a layer of Moppet Glow. That way it keeps the dust and all that off of it. And that way it'll be preserved forever. So there you have it. It's something I enjoy doing. It took some time, took a lot of effort, but anybody can do it. So I recommend trying it once. If you like it, keep doing it. If not, take it to your local taxidermist. Most of our trophies and the big stuff that we do, we'll take it into taxidermy. But whenever we're doing European mounts, the simple stuff, we'll just kind of try and do it on our own. Save some money, you know, learn about the animals. One thing I like to iterate is we need to pass this tradition along. We need to send it down to our kids and show them how to hunt, fish, you know, what it takes, how to get their tags, how to get their license. Teach them the basics, because we got to keep this tradition alive, because it's, to me, in my mind, it's slowly dwindling away. Nobody wants to involve the kids. Everybody's out trophy hunting. Everybody's just, you know, it becomes an adult event but when all the adults get old, where all of our kids going to be doing? They can't learn this stuff on their own. And we all had to learn from somebody. I'm going to leave you with that, and we'll hopefully see you soon. We're going to have some more videos coming out there. We're going to have some gear. We're going to have some hats and hoodies and, you know, lanyards and keychains and t-shirts and all that stuff. So from all of us here at Northwest Bound Outdoors, we like to say thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and take a child hunting. Thank you.